Throughout the industry globally, the threat of serious infections stemming from infected needles have occurred when untrained tattoo artists are buying equipment on eBay, for example, and administering tattoos with frightening consequences. This has prompted one tattoo artist, Christopher Lewis, owner of Blitz Tattoo Shop, to scale back on his operations to ensure that he protects the integrity of his profession and his customers.
Even though you joke at that one not, you clean out your shop every day, twice a day. After you joke at that, you're still supposed to clean down the workspace. You understand? You must have AC to keep the spores and the germs from building up and multiplying. Your inks and so supposed to always be up to date, expiry date wise. If it's like a month before expiry, you know, dash with that. If it's the needles as well, you're not supposed to use a 2014 needle in 2016.
GBN spoke with Chief Environmental Officer Andrew Worm. He said the absence of specific legislation has hindered their ability to effectively govern the tattoo shops. He did say, however, that legislation is in the making.
We do not have specific tattoo legislation. However, we have proposed legislation for tattoo parlors. That is still being awaited in terms of having it actually approved and enacted. This is something that we are very concerned about because of the health risks involved. We are also collaborating with the Grenada Bureau of Standards to develop some specific tattoo standards for tattoo parlors, and that should be forthcoming maybe in a couple of weeks and months, possibly.
The health expert made some off-the-book recommendations that tattoo parlors should have in place to protect customers.
All your implements, your needle, whatever you keep your ink in, it must be a single use for an individual. In other words, you cannot use one set of ink in a jar or vial and then use it for another set of persons. So all these measures would be put in place apart from the overall sanitary standards of the facility.
The Chief Environmental Officer said another area eminent for regulation is the barber and salon industry.
And we moved assiduously to ensure that all barbershops and beauty salons have the necessary measures in place and facilities for disinfecting and sterilizing equipment. That, to me, has helped to stymie the problem because I'm not seeing too many persons these days with these kind of major fungal infections on their heads and so on.
For GBN News, Raquel St. Clair.